So when you think of Songkran in Thailand, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For pretty much all of us, it's one specific thing. But today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this amazing festival and trace its roots on a journey that starts, well, let's just say it begins a long, long way from Earth. To the rest of the world, Songkran pretty much looks like this. One giant, joyful, countrywide party. You know, a celebration of just pure, unadulterated fun. The streets are absolutely packed with people, all armed with buckets, hoses, and water pistols for this epic battle under the hot April sun. And look, while that is definitely part of it, it's not the heart of it, not even close. To really get what's going on, we have to ask a much bigger question. Where did this tradition actually come from? And the answer, yeah, it's probably not what you're thinking. Because the real origins of Songkran, you're not going to find them in a history book. They're written in the stars. Literally. So our journey is going to start with the name itself, because it holds the very first and maybe the biggest clue to Songkran's cosmic past. The word Songkran actually comes from a super ancient Sanskrit word, Sankranti. And tracing it all the way back to Sanskrit, one of the oldest languages in the world, gives us a direct line to what this festival originally meant. But what does Sankranti actually mean? Well, this is where we kind of have to leave Earth behind for a minute and look up, way up. In ancient astrology, a Sankranti is this moment of passage. It's the exact point in time when the sun finishes its journey through one zodiac sign and crosses over into the next one. Think of it like a celestial handover. So, picture this. The sun's just cruising through a constellation, right? Then it hits this very precise point of transition. That's the Sankranti. And then, boom, it enters the next phase of its cosmic journey. For people watching the skies back then, this was way, way more than just a date on a calendar. For these ancient cultures, that movement was a huge deal. It was seen as a cosmic reset, a moment where the universe itself was turning a page. It was all about the end of one cycle and the birth of a brand new one. Okay, so how did this big astronomical idea travel from ancient texts all the way to the streets of modern-day Thailand? Well, its journey across different cultures is the next piece of our story. The whole concept of Sankranti got its start in ancient India. It was born from these solar traditions and was really shaped by both Hindu and Buddhist ideas about time, renewal, and, the great cycles of life. But this idea didn't just stay in one place. Oh no, it started in India, and then it traveled all across Southeast Asia, passed along through trade and cultural exchange. And with every stop, it got adapted and changed a little. By the time it made its way to Thailand, it blended perfectly with their local beliefs about the changing seasons. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. Why Thailand, and why on earth in April? The answer is in the rhythm of the land itself. It is absolutely no accident that Songkran happens in April. This is, without fail, the hottest month of the year in Thailand. April marks the very peak of this grueling, long dry season. The land is parched, the air is just thick with heat, and literally everyone is waiting for the relief of the rains to come. So, just like the sun moving into a new sign in the zodiac, the land itself is on the edge of a massive change, from the stillness and heat of the dry season to a whole new cycle of growth and life. And this is where it all just clicks into place. The cosmic reset of Sankranti completely merges with the seasonal reset of the Thai climate. I mean, what better way is there to symbolize washing away all the troubles of the old year and welcoming the new one than with the cooling, cleansing power of water? So we've traveled all the way from the stars, through ancient history, and we've landed in the sweltering heat of the Thai New Year. But the journey of Songkran isn't quite over yet. Because when you strip away all the astrology and the seasonal stuff, you find the one thing that really keeps this festival alive and kicking today. At its absolute core, Songkran is about reconnecting. It's about honoring your elders, it's about making those family bonds even stronger, and showing respect within your community. The water, well, that's just the outward sign of all these deeper values. Which brings us to our final thought. Now that we know where Songkran comes from, what does it really look like on the ground? Beyond all the water fights. What are the beautiful, quiet traditions that truly define it? Well, we'll dive into that in our next explainer.